need to stop using their sexuality as, like, they keep blaming themselves every single time, or there is like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. Like, the thing is, when they talk about this Bible, right, saying that homosexuality is a sin. Oh, and they'll say, yes, I know the rest of the sin is terrible and everything else. But the thing is, the sexuality is a sin. How the sexuality is a sin when the eunuchs before Sodom and Gomorrah had secret relationships with the soldiers that actually, when they were in the war. It doesn't make any sense to me. And also, if that was the case, they should have been destroyed then. So the comedian that is, he doesn't have a label, because the thing is, he doesn't believe in labels, even know that he is actually doing the homosexual act, even though he's with women, even though he wasn't with women until he wants to actually marry a woman, and say that he is complete, even though he still have a lust towards men. But the thing is, he doesn't believe in other two men being together, even though you had a history of being together with a man for fun and ha ha. It really doesn't make any sense. That means that your mind is distorted. It's called distorted mindset of what you really was, what you really originally was, or who you really liked, who you really wanted to love, who you really wanted to be with. You couldn't because of the systematic structure of what society thinks of you, and not only that, your mom and your dad, that affected you to the point where you have no choice but to perform for them. And then and then for some weird reason that these people, they start flipping and flopping. They flipping and flopping. They know that the Bible is not right. Something is not really right in the Bible that was written. Because the thing is, it was written by a group of men that also couldn't even follow the Bible. You have King James, that was also a secret homosexual. A secret homosexual. He was a homosexual. See, the thing is because the thing is, what they're trying to do is they're trying to put their trauma on the next generation. Because the thing is, now that they're getting older now, it's all about frequency. It's all about energy. It's all about the yin and the yang, and it's also about the changes of frequency. You were once positive, you can actually turn negative, just like that. Or usually they're using that Bible. Usually when gay people do this, they're using the Bible because of the fear of Project 2025. They're not telling you this. They're not really telling you this. Like all these people doing this trend of the Andrew Caldwell, I'm not gay no more. Those people are in fear of what was going to happen. Instead of doing an alternative, such as creating a show, creating a business, creating a new business, trying to create new laws, trying to create something to actually come together as a group to say that we are not changing our sexual prejudice, or because we already been through this already. They're not doing that. So what do? They assimilate. Even though that, even the thing is, and then the women fall for it, because a lot of men play games on them. They run games on them, including secretly gay men that actually are running games on them, pretending that they're straight, trying to say they want to have children. Usually because the thing is, they can't afford, right? Because they cannot afford getting, what do you call it, where you're trying to give the sperm to the woman because you don't have to have sex with her. You can actually give, I forgot what you call it, sperm donating. Yeah, sperm donating to get a child. So what they do is they lie about their sexuality to get a child, to have her fall for him. And all of a sudden, oh my God, I'm gay. And then she's like, what the fuck? All this time you didn't even tell me? Or she'll say, "Oh, I knew you were gay. God bless that the gayness is off of you." And then they have, the baby and stuff. And then years down the line, he say, "Oh, it didn't work no more." And then all her years, it was all a lie. This is how it works. This is how it's happened. This is all a systematic seed planting control of who sleeps with who. This is all. This was all a part of Project 2025. See, this is what y'all don't understand of what is going on here. Because if they ain't gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. Because the thing is, this is under the guidelines of Christianity. But see, the thing is, they keep talking about family values, and then they're talking about gay people are destroying families. Yet you're forcing gay people to have sex with women to think that they're straight, even though that they're sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry behind closed doors while y'all don't even know about it. You do know of it. You do know of it. You hear whispers of it. You hear it in the streets of it. Isn't that still destroying the family structure? I've been hearing so many articles of this. I've been hearing articles of a guy that wasn't gay no more, had children. Then when the woman found out about it, she wanted to leave. He wouldn't let her leave. He shot her, then shot himself. The kids is motherless and fatherless. And he wasn't the first. There was another article of a woman that wanted to leave the man because he was gay and she knew of it. She wanted to leave. And when they were arguing and going back and forth, and he had a gun, started shooting her, she ran into the bathroom. He shot her real good, and then she died halfway down to the window. There's some people that don't want to go through this. Because a lot of people, what they do is they try to use their story and throw their energies out there to the public to fear shame people that are naturally living their truth. Not only that, kids too. Because when the kids go through this, they're going to go through hell with these parents because of what gay people just did, saying that junk. And it never works. It never works. They've been doing this they've been doing this since what is it, the 1960s? No, the 1970s, when they did this conversion therapy, and they're bringing that shit back, and come to find out that the one that was actually a founder of the conversion therapy for 30 years, because he had kids, he was still gay after that. I'm telling you, this is a operation. This is a program trying to program your mind to think that the LGBT is the biggest issue in freaking America through the whole world. Meanwhile, you got killings going on. You have killings going on. Children. I seen a little boy that got two little boys that got killed over gang violence, and they got nothing. They had nothing to do with it. They had nothing to do with it. Both dead. Both unalived. I'm sorry, I can't say it. Both unalived. They're both unalived. You have drugs. You have drugs that's in the community that's still going on. Roads isn't to par in certain of these places. You have so many things that's going on in this world. Molestation, a lot of molestation, because these teachers are doing a lot of things and getting impregnated from youngsters that is like 10 to 13 years old. No one wants to talk about that. No one wants to bring these teachers into church and say they've been delivered. But when it comes to sexuality, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's the whole problem. The thing is, like I said, it is to control people' original character makeup of who they really are. Because the thing is, if we all realize this system was made to oppress us, the system was made to oppress everyone. It doesn't matter what sexuality you are. It was made to oppress you as color. It was made to oppress you as sexuality. It was made to oppress you for, uh, as open-mindedness, open thinkness. It was oppressed to oppress you, such that to keep you in this frequency, because they always want to keep you in a low vibrational frequency. Because the thing is, this is what's happening right now. People are in a psychosis. People are in a crisis. There's people that are in a sexuality crisis. That was one of them. That is called a sexuality crisis. When a man goes through this shit, such as the things that he went through his life and trauma, he takes that trauma out on a person that's living their truth, living positively, living the way he's living, living the life that the way he's living. And he gets jealous and angry, like, why the fuck I don't have that? You don't deserve that. I've been abused, fucked up all my life, and you got the nerve to live your truth and who the fuck you are? And that's exactly what's happening right now. That is exactly is what's happening right now. The thing I want to know is, people, when are we going to stop this shit? Because the thing is, this is ridiculous. It's called mind control. Everything of what you create is in the mind. Because you did not live your life the way you want to live. Because of what happened to you from your trauma, you take that trauma, then you put it on the next generation. You add it into that next generation where they can't do what the heck they want to do to live their truth. Because the thing is, you want to keep the cycle going. It's called keeping the cycle going. That's exactly what it is. It's called cycle trauma. You put your consciousness into the child. The child is also confused because you are confused, to create another cycle trauma where the kid is living in nothing but sorrow. And every time he, like, for instance, like if he likes this person and he can't like that person, it's like, oh my God, I did it. And then the next person he's doing, oh my God, I can't believe it. Why am I doing this? And then you keep, no. The thing is, because you made that person feel like in fear, in trauma, in confusion. It's called confused chaos energy through sexuality. That's what it's called. These are nothing but karmic energies. And when they add this into the media, that draws in more negative energy of what people that are coming out into this world has to face. And you wonder why that women are getting so much HIV, STDs, gonorrhea, because these men cannot live the way they're willing to have. And also, let me tell you this, Donald Trump is also removing the pills, which is the prevention for women and anyone in the heterosexual community that is going to get what they're going to get, which is whatever diseases that they're going to get. Like 42,000 cases that happened in Houston. That was freaking ridiculous. That was ridiculous. So no one wore protection. And you don't know who you're sleeping with. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry, the Leo's coming out. The Leo is coming out. The Leo's 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 coming out. The fucking Leo. The Leo is coming out. So you're gonna follow that Bible. Half of y'all are sleeping with the LGBT. Half of y'all are. Half of y'all are. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Because there's whispers. You got half of the freaking pastors that have a liking to freaking children because they are concealing their sexuality. So the thing is, you better not tell anybody but God. Because the thing is, that's the only way they're going to release their freaking energy. It's called energy exchange. So they add their energy of the subconscious into the younger generation where they don't know what the hell is going on, or they're trying to save their souls, even though that doesn't work because sin still exists. They're just doing it promiscuously into the simulation. That creates nothing but freaking karmic low vibrational earth disturb and lies. It's lies. This is all confusion and lies in performance. This is all lies and performance. This is all performance and lies. Because the thing is, what's going on is a motive. They're trying to use the LGBT against the LGBT to create, to try to destroy the LGBT. Some of those LGBT people are not really LGBT. These people are agents. They actually have to sleep with the LGBT to blend in so that the other LGBT that is living their truth don't even realize what's going on. They take the information and try to make a misinformation and then send it to the heterosexual community to create a fear-based society to abuse their children, to molest their children, to abuse their children. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll try to still abuse their children because some of them are absolutely sickos. Some of them are absolutely sickos. Some of them are absolutely sickos that actually are like, you're a man now at fucking 9 years old and say that I think you're gay. You need a woman or something at freaking 40 years old or something, and try to sweep that under the rug. That's the real reason why they're doing it. They're trying to create something where it's all in levels, to put a blanket to blame every LGBT. But the thing is, straight people are also doing so much more of the X, Y, Z of sin, including children, of pedophilia. Let me tell you, let's go back to what I said. Let's go back to what I said, speaking of that. If it's such an abomination, yet it's an orientation, why was it written in 1946 of homosexuality? Before that, it was pedophilia. Because the thing is, it was with Sodom and Gomorrah, I think they were doing something with children. And then God came down with the angels and then started to destroy everything. And if you look back, it turns into a pillar of salt. It had nothing to do with their sexuality, because if that was the case, God would have destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah by the time they were together. It had nothing to do with that. Because it was once upon a time, it was a very beautiful city where you can actually do whatever you want. The thing is, they had nothing but greed. It had nothing to do with their sexuality. They were greedy. They were all into themselves. They were prideful. It had nothing to do with that. Because if that was the case, the eunuchs from before of Sodom and Gomorrah would have been destroyed. That didn't even make any sense. That still don't make no sense. That still don't make no sense. It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. And we have a history of pedophilia that's going on in this simulation still, because it's called homegrown pedophilia. It goes through steps because the rich also do that. Remember? The Epstein files? Then you had the president had something to do with it. He said, "Oh, he said, oh, I was not part of it. I don't know Epstein yet. He barged into the little girls' rooms. He said he wanted to marry his own daughter. Y'all voted for him. All y'all, and also all those people that was talking about the LGBT. Some of them had access to children too. Those straight people that was talking about like the anti-trans. That guy was soliciting sex to a little girl while he's hating the drag, because he's saying that drag queens are doing things or influencing the children to turn drag or trans or something. So it was the drag, then it was the trans, then all the LGBT was against the trans community, the LGB without the T. Then you understand that then when things went even more, because it started real slow, where they wanted to get rid of the T, then it was the B. They were trying to remove the B from Stonewall. Then it was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on? And y'all all fell for that shit. You fell for it. You freaking fell for it. You gays fell for it all the freaking time. You are racing yourselves every single time instead of doing your freaking research on these people that's doing an agenda on y'all. I guess y'all not intelligent shit like I thought you was. And some of y'all are going to the half of y'all went to the Republican side. And Donald Trump don't even give a fuck about y'all. You are erasing yourselves. That's ridiculous, bro. I can't. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And when you come out, even if you do live your truth, you got people of the next generation that can't even live their truth. That's going to hate y'all because of what y'all did, of saying the negative things of your own community. That goes through layers and it keeps going. It's a cycle. How many times I have to keep telling you? And the thing is, your people are so concerned of sexuality. Why don't you have another child that is heterosexual? That child is heterosexual. There's people that have spirits interbearings inside of them. There are people that have past lives that still remember who they are, that's in another body. That are finding their soulmate. Spirit have no form. Yes, we are who we are, but the thing is, it got nothing to do with it. There's people that are connected to whoever they're connected to. And you guys still don't see that. Yet you're borrowing from the LGBT so that you say that you're not gay, but it's those straight people and those freaking streamers that are doing the voguing and all that other shit. Yet they're talking about it's an agenda, but you're throwing energies out there of femininity, knowing that masculinity is fragile. Yet you're doing all this other shit thinking that it's funny. Remember, you said that it's an agenda. You said that it's wrong for a man, feminine or a dress or anything like that. Y'all are voguing. Y'all are saying y'all are touching each other. Y'all are just slapping each other. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? What the hell is going on here? I'm just sitting back watching this shit. I'm just sitting. I'm just like, what the fuck? What universe am I in? So what is this? Straight people are trying to go gay, and gay people are going straight. What the hell's going on here? Even though that's still not going to work, because y'all still going to secretly, while the woman don't understand, even though she do understand, she just don't want to. Because women know what these men are doing. They just don't want to know about it. It's a turn on to them. Because if they really want a heterosexual man, she would date a heterosexual man. Because the thing is, she's dating men that are ex-gay or gay or sleeping with the same sex that are not going to tell you who you are. That's not going to tell you. I mean, not who you are, who they are. They're not going to tell you who they are. You don't know who they are because you brought them in the closet. It's not just the DLs. It's the gays that are going in back into the closet too. So now it's a guess. It's like a guess. You don't even know now. You don't even know now. Now you're gonna have to get used to it. Because a lot of women are complaining about this, saying they haven't experienced. I'm like, so you should have let them live their truth. If you allowed them to live their truth, you would have actually found a man that's actually that's that is a man for you that is heterosexual. Like I said, in order for balance to come in, you need to love your kids unconditionally. You're creating low vibrational, confused energy. It's going to not just harm the child, that child is going to harm everyone that feels like something isn't right as an adult. Not only that, he's probably like the same sex. Already did it already behind your back. He's still trying to play the game. But even though if something isn't right, he might unalive himself, the gay man, or the girl. And guess who's gonna get to blame to it? The family. The family. The family. You added all these negative consciousness of what he thinks, and when he comes out into the world, he doesn't understand what the heck is going on here. Like killing gay people for validation for no reason. They didn't even do anything. Because you added the teachings of negativity to a gay person that ain't even doing any, not even harming a child. You're trying to teach this child right here to grow up to unalive gay people. That's what you're doing. Even if he is gay himself, he don't know what it is though. He don't even know what it is. I'm talking to the boys only. The girls I don't care of. It's absolutely sad. It's absolutely sad. And it's 2026. It's still going on. It was quiet for a couple years until it ramped up again. I've seen so many articles of what straight people do to their children. So many articles. Every single second, I see articles more than gay people. It's a lot higher than gay people. It's still high of what you do to your children, of what you do sexually to your children. Over the years, I had articles of what you do to your children, and they become fucked up and still confused and dangerous. Family values, knowing that that person is still not right, even if he has a wife. There is no family values if there's no family structure. There is no family values if there's no not being real with yourself. There is no family values if you can't find the true love that you're trying to find. Because some of these people that you're trying to love, that you're trying to have family values with, do not even want family values. They don't even want you. They're just going with the process. Again, like I said, it's seed planting. This is an operation. This is part of Project 2025. They're not telling you what it's Project 2025. They're saying that I'm not playing God. Oh, my sexuality. I'm sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry, even though I'm sleeping with a woman because it's the right thing to do, even though I don't play with God like that because I can't marry a man. The thing is, you're scared because of Project 2025, and you're gonna get arrested. That's the real reason why it's happening. They are simulating. They're freaking simulating. That's exactly what it is. I'm not playing around with y'all. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing on my top. Stop playing on my top. That's not real. It's not real. You're in a simulation. They're taking your energy. They're taking who you are. They're giving it to the heterosexual community, saying, planning out, even though they're with a freaking have 2 kids, baby mamas and shit. Thinking that shit is funny, taking your energy, which it was yours all along. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. That shit ain't fucking right, and you know it. That was your shit. Stop being weak and say that's your shit. Stop playing. Y'all gotta stop playing with me, bro. Y'all gotta stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. That shit pisses me off, man. Y'all pissing me off with that shit. You're doing that Andrew Caldwell shit, and he's still flamboyant and shit. That's not even against God. He's the one that he's a fucking gossiper. Ain't that against your Jesus? That's mess, motherfucker. Stop playing with me, bro. See, that's what y'all don't understand. I'm the realest motherfucking nigga you ever see. This is the real me coming out. That shit crazy as fuck, man. Y'all in that fucking psychosis and you don't even fucking know it. I can see it in your eyes. Shit is crazy. I know the energy. I know how it works. I'm with the soul and spirit every day. I'm the realest nigga you ever see. That shit is ridiculous. You can't be your freaking self throughout this motherfucker. You letting all these people control who you are. Letting you fucking dominate you, and you know who you are. You know who you are. I am what I say I am. Are you who you say you are? I am what I say I am. Who are you? And then you try to take your energy of this confused energy and bring it out into the simulation with this technology. Ridiculous. ridiculous. I'm done. That shit is ridiculous, bro. I can't. I'm done. That shit was ridiculous. I'm done. But like I said, this is an operation of control. This is controlling people's mind frequency, people's identity, people's authenticity, trying to make you not live the life you are willing to have. That's all it is. This shit is ridiculous, man. I'm tired of seeing this shit. I'm tired of it. I'm really, really freaking sick of it. These people are taking who you are and trying to make a joke out of it. While you saying you not gay no more, these people are doing all this shit that's gay as fuck and they're heterosexual. And y'all don't understand what the conservatives broke Grinder, bruh. Conservatives broke Grinder. Those white secret gays that are freaking back in the closet. They're trying to take away your businesses and you don't even understand that. You don't even know how the game works. You don't even know how the game works. They will sacrifice themselves to put in this new world order of Project 2025 to not make you live your truth. So that when they come out the closet again, they're going to say, oh, I feel sorry for you in the black community. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry you cannot live your truth. We live in our truth. Ha ha ha. Because that's what they do. They are very, very sociopathic, manipulative, and freaking a narcissist. And you don't even understand how the game works. Black gay people that is, and again, they're using heterosexual people as to weaponize you, which black people, which is heterosexuals, are attacking you for no apparent reason for your existence. Even though they're actually trying to act gay and try to do gay acts on movies and shit. Gay acting. And they don't even understand what gay is. They don't understand the life of a gay person. Yet they want to play a gay character when they don't understand the life of a gay person. So when their kids grow up, if they're gay, they would say, "Oh, I feel sorry. I will love you unconditionally." They would never do that. They would never do that. Again, this is a low vibrational energy structure right here. You already see that Donald Trump is already crashing out. He's crashing out. I mean, he wants to keep bombing Iran. He's passing more laws. He's taking away your drugs. He's taking away your freaking your psychotic your what is it, meds? Taking your meds, taking away what is it called, sickle cell disease? My cousin had sickle cell disease. Luckily he made it. He grew out of that. The problem is we have T-balls that got sickle cell disease and they're taking away. That was what is his name? Not Robert F. Kennedy. What's his name? Bobby F. Kennedy or something? The man don't even know what he's doing. And he's the leader of health, taking away women's rights, bodily autonomy. Women are dying on the table because their seed, the what is it called, the child that is not born right has a birth defect, and he's already dead inside her. They can't take it out. Now she's gonna die along with the kid. Don't get me started on them taking away PrEP, because they're gonna take away PrEP next. So that means that heterosexuals also are they're gonna have to suffer. It's die slowly. I'm talking to everyone. I don't understand this world. I don't understand this world. These people, a whole bunch of people are in a psychotic. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't understand. I had to make this live. I had to make this live. And I don't care if no one watches it. Like I said, one day someone is going to watch it. Now, so let's talk about the women. Now, some of these women cannot speak for all women because there's women. Now, I understand that there's women that don't know, and unfortunately, like I said, for these men that do that to these women that are very sweet and they want a man that's heterosexual, I can respect that because that's wrong on his behalf. There's other women that's saying that, oh, you don't need to sleep with another man, you need to sleep with me and all that bullshit, knowing that years down the line, if you even sleep with this man that is no longer gay no more, then come to find out that he was sleeping with a whole bunch of men that you didn't even know, and he's saying, oh my God, all this long time you've been sleeping around, because he only did that because of you, because of your mouth. He did not want you. You wanted him. You had an experience with him. Oh, he loves you, but he loves all the other niggas. He really wanted the dude that he really wanted, not you. He would actually use you as an incubator for a baby because he can't afford to have, like I said, sperm donor. He cannot do that. Certain places of the states, they took it away. So again, you know, that's the reason why you're an incubator. They're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you the truth. I told you, men run games. It's like a checking bird. It's like chess. I'm just sitting back. I'm like, bro, you can't convince me. Like, you can't convince me of what you're doing. You're trying to throw that Bible. Dude, stop. 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 Gay dude, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Either it's a validation or you're trying to go through the simulation. You're trying to simulate because of Project 2025, or like I said, wherever state you're in, they took everything away from you. Now you have to go through you got to go back to plan A or all the way down to the original plan, back to the closet. Stop. You got to stop that. You got to stop that. You need to start telling the truth. A lot of men need to start telling the truth, man. Like, some of these men need to start saying, like, we have to operate like this because of what y'all did. What y'all did is the reason why we're like this. We can't live our truth. We can't live our life that we live in the lab. We can't do this. We can't do that. Now, y'all going to have to suffer with us. And you have no choice. You have no choice. And that's what you should say. I don't know why they don't say that. I don't know why they don't say that. That's crazy. Anyways, I got to go. Because I already said what I got to say. Like I said, we'll meet back again. And like I said, Donald Trump is going to also create a panel. He's also going to create a statue. He's also going to create everything else. Like I said, he's a dictator. Not only a dictator, he wants to become a one world order leader. He's not leaving out of that White House. So if they even try to say that he's going an impeachment, that's not going to happen. He knows how to override that. He can opt it. So I don't even know why they're doing it. That's not going to work. It will never work. So I don't understand. I don't know what they think they're trying to do. It's not working. So like I said, it's just too much. So the thing is, like I said, he's also, I forgot, ICE. Let's talk about ICE. All those people with all that ICE, that's ridiculous. All those people, he's actually adding more ICE people down there in, I don't know if it's Minneapolis, some certain towns down there, down south. That is absolutely absurd. That's just ridiculous. Also, black people, let's go back to you. You are also getting taken away. You just don't understand that you're getting sneakily taken away. American blacks might go to Venezuela. American blacks might go to other countries. They might take you like, oh, you're not a what is it called, civilian. So they might not even care. They might just take you out. I'm talking about ICE. There's so much in play here. There's so much in play here. It's ridiculous. Listen, they want to go back to slavery, y'all. They want to go back to the Handmaid's Tale and slavery. I've been told y'all this. I've been told you this. I said this on Conscious TV. I said this on Conscious TV. I've been yelling and screaming on that. I mean, I said all. I said all I needed to say. I said what I needed to say. Look, they're taking away. Listen. Oh, I forgot. Black kids. John F. Kennedy. Not John F. Kennedy. Bobby F. Kennedy. Not Bobby F. Kennedy. Rob Jr. The one that's the leader of the drugs. He said. He said. Let me tell you what he said. Let me tell you what he said. Oh, black kids. Black kids. They're taking these drugs that it's not actually doing no justice for them. It's one of those drugs where it's trying, the ones that, I don't know if it's suicide or they're violent or something. He's like, oh, the ones that are doing all this, you know what I mean? They don't need the drugs. They'll just take them out of the black people's homes and then we'll put them in our teachings asylums or some kind of asylums or something. See the sidekick readers always are right, because the thing is, Quatita, that they're taking your children, and they're part of they're ward of the state. I hope you know that they're ward of the state. They're gonna take your children, and you can't do nothing about it, because the thing is, if you try to do something about it, they're going to actually forcefully take your children. They're taking your children. They're ward of the state. If you look up what's going on here, you will understand. Not only they're forcing you to breed in children, they're doing things to your children at the same time. So that means they're born in hell, which we're already in, because it's a simulation such as the hydroelectrical living laboratory, where they're actually extracting our energies and giving it out to these beings, intra beings. That's all it is. And you guys don't see that, because the thing is, you're believing in the juicy J, and you don't even go to your ancestors. You don't even go to your ancestors. You don't even go to the original. They took all your power away from you. It's to keep you from not knowing what's really going on, while they're secretly passing more bills under your nose while you're getting distracted from the media. You're so concerned about sexuality that you don't even realize that your bills need to get paid. You can't even get your bills paid, because the thing is, the food is not even that. The food is high. Food is high. Even if you're bringing kids into the world, baby bottles, freaking car seats, clothes, everything is high. How are you going to bring kids into the world if everything is so high? You might as well say, well, the thing is, we're not bringing kids into the world until you lower the prices. We're not going to do that. You're not going to do that? And then this white woman, I forgot her name, that's saying that, oh, bring children into the world, even though you can't afford it, still bring children into the world. And when you bring children into the world, and then there's so many kids having kids and everything else, and they have no choices to get married, then they want to say, oh, why did you bring children into the world? That was stupid of you. That was dumb of you. That was on you. That got nothing to do with us because they are so, I told you, they're so sociopathic, they're narcissistic, and then they switch up. They're narcissists. And you guys don't understand that. And even if you did, y'all probably are narcissists too. Let's play people that are narcissists. Even no matter what sexuality, they are narcissists too. They're toxic. You need to feel your intuition. You need to feel your intuition. You need to go. You need to go to your chakra. You need to read and feel people's energy before you even try to get with them, because they're not right. They need to find their soul and salvation to themselves. They don't even know who they are. They don't even know who they are. And then the ones that don't even know who they are, that are so fucking toxic and negative, they're trying to take their toxicity to you to make you not know who you are. Like, this is for you. You see, all the guidelines, the rules, and everything else. This is for us. This ain't got nothing to do with the lighter, the pale tone, the This is for us. This is for, you know. They tried so many things. They try to do so many things, and it's like, the thing is, they're trying to divide and conquer. They're dividing and conquering. They're dividing and conquering. They're using color, sexuality, race, what you are, to distract you on what other agendas that they're trying to do. That's all it is. They're trying to pass these other agendas. And also, it's a money thing of the corporation. America is a corporation. You got to remember that. It's no longer what it is. America might change into another name after, once this is all said and finished. That's what it is. Y'all just don't understand this, because the thing is, you're still in fear, because the thing is, if you don't live the way we listen, this is the funniest part. How is a person going to tell you the way you live when he can't even live the way he lives? How the hell is he telling you, as a grown ass man or a grown ass woman, how to live when this person that you don't even know is not even living the way he's living? He's probably living opposite of what he's telling you. How is a person that is a pimp, pimping all these freaking flocks, telling you that are just living the way you living, like let's just say this, like I said, the same sex. He probably have a same sex era too. He probably like the same sex too, but he's not gonna tell you that. He's heterosexual. Why would he tell you that? See how the game is played. You can actually use your sexuality as a weapon to say that I'm heterosexual, even though I'm not, to pretend that, to weaponize another person that's living their truth. You can actually do that. You can actually play around and play the game, and then use these women as an incubator for you. You can do that. You can actually do. Anybody can do it. You can do it. Hey, girl, how you doing? I I can do that. I can do that. Anybody can do that. You can flow in. You can navigate into the world in like a snake, in like a thief in the night. There's people that have multiple personality disorders that can actually flow through the world like that, and they're dangerous. And they sleep with so many people they sleep, and they don't even realize that the people that have these multiple dimensions of who they are in one body, they don't know who they were sleeping with. I'm like, who the hell are you? Like I said, like I'm not even gonna go further into that, because I could go deep on that. I'm not buying into this. This is not. I'm not buying into this. I'm not in a utopia. I'm living in the real world. I'm living in the real world. Two plus two, listen. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Listen, listen. I'm living in the real world. The sky is blue. The sun is out. I listen. 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 You need to stop giving your energy to people that don't even like you. Won't even bat an eye for you. These are people that have low vibrational energies that are using spell work against you for no reason. Instead of using these works for good to protect kids, to protect people that are in a situation that's trapped, like our own people that's over there in freaking Mexico that can't escape, or down in Dubai where there's a war going on. They're using all this shit against our own. Because the thing is a psychosis, and all they know is freaking low vibrational energy to stir, to keep us from not knowing what the heck is going on out there and what they're doing as more agendas that's actually going to fold in. That's exactly what it is. Again, they're taking your children. And like, don't get me. And here's another thing. There was a story of a boy that was in a freaking foster home that was freaking, raped and molested in there. The house mothers, the house father, like I said, the house mothers, the house fathers, they're gonna do so many X, Y, and Z to your children. It's ridiculous. LGBT children, they're done. They're now prostitutes of the environment because they're gonna force them straight, knowing that they're not. I know what they're doing. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can sense it. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to my reverse videos and stuff because I'm in the mood to reverse more. Any if you want to reverse any videos or anything, just let me know, and I will reverse music videos and stuff. I like reverse music videos and stuff, and you can actually, you know, just write on the comments. Sometimes I don't get there. I don't get in time because I work out. I work out a lot, so I don't have time, and I gotta do it again. I gotta work out again, so. Let me know if you want to have any requests on reversing videos of what's your favorite music video. I'll do it. You understand? So that's all I got to say on that. This shit is ridiculous, man. This shit is ridiculous. And like I said, he ain't the first. There was so many of them, even on TikTok, doing that shit, saying that shit. They're just going against. They're just like I said. They're just going with the status quo. And then when shit hits the fan and they realize that they're still gay, even though they had children from women, the woman is like, oh my God. No, you knew. You knew he was. You knew he was. And there's some women that are actually into gay men. I forgot to tell you. There's women that are into gay men that want to have children with gay men. They just want to pretend like just because they have something down there that that's going to change them. No. I just told you like 30 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago that they're incubators. And again, oh, they'll love you. Yeah, of course. Y'all had sex. Problem is, he's still a gay man or bisexual or whatever he is. He changed to bisexual. People don't own people, and a lot of people think that they own people as properties. They're not properties. They're not. I don't care how many times you try to force nothing. They're not properties. They're not yours. They're not theirs because you're just sleeping around with them. They don't even know who they are. They still don't even know who they are. That's how they navigate into the world. That's how they navigate into the world because of society. It ruined their whole spirit, character. It they wanted to originally live the way they were living, that had lived, and they was once gay once upon a time, and they couldn't do it. They was once straight once upon a time, and they couldn't do it. They was once bisexual at one upon a time, and they couldn't do it because of family, because of friends, because of women and men. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a story. I looked up on and let's just talk about the trans too. I looked up on the Native Americans before all this white people came up and colonized and invaded this country. Native Americans really didn't care who you were sleeping with. As long as you are tapped into the spirit, as long as you are tapped into the way of life, as long as you are tapped into the meanings of the trees and the air and the sky and what the birds are meaning for, and what all the animals, because everything carry energy, right? Did you know that people that were intersex, right? Because now they're trying to force people into what gender they have to assign them in. Do you know that they were originally the original two spirits? They were called two spirits, and even the ones that was in the Native American side, they were called two spirit people. They were two spirit. They were they were living authentically. They were the feminine and the masculine. They were the teachers. They were the teachers of love that bring the men and the woman together. You didn't know that, did you? But they never told you this because the thing is, we were switched with this Christian value shit. Because the thing is, I'm going to tell you this: King Herod, King Henry, all of those freaking kings from the reign, when they brought this Christian stuff over. Listen, over there, even in England, they don't even know what Christianity is because the thing is, they actually killed off all the good people that were living who they are. Their own. Unaliving them. Just keep unaliving them. Their reign. Even in the UK. That energy went over here in America. All that energy of the low vibrational energy moved over here. This is their lower counterparts. This is the English lower counterparts. This is their lower counterparts. The positive counterparts are back to England, the real England. You want to know why America is not moving on, moving forwards? Because we keep moving backwards. We keep choosing the worst decisions ever. All these third world countries is looking at America like, what the fuck is going on? We don't even do that. Australia, we don't even care about your sexuality. Y'all so concerned about sexuality, it's ridiculous. UK are saying the same thing. The UK saying, we're so sorry. We are so sorry. We're so sorry about what we did to y'all. It's absolutely absurd what we did. So absolutely absurd. And now our counterparts that's over there is still doing that bullshit. We are definitely sorry for what we have done. We took away the original people's land over there. They are sorry. Now, I'm not saying now, the thing is not all of them, because they're still doing that low vibrational shit. They're slowly realizing now that something is going on down in America that is where they're not moving forward at all. Like, why are you bringing back? Why are you bringing in slavery? Why are you bringing in people not rights to vote and women not rights to vote and black people not rights to vote? They're trying to do that act and shit, and then trying to take people's children and shit so that they can do X, Y, and Z to them. I probably drink their blood or eat them, like, because Epstein is not dead or something. I don't know, because they need it for power. I don't know. Like, I don't understand that. They are all saying sorry. They are continuing now. I mean, I've seen articles like these megas are now taking their hat out. Why are you taking your hat out now? And plus, you had a whole history of killing off your own counterparts because they disagreed with you, such as one man because he was talking about Trump, saying that he had 8 failed bankruptcies of whatever businesses that he had. The freaking mega motherfucker shot him, killed him. Here's another one. The one that voiced King of the Hill, the Native American, all because of this neighbor's Christian values. He went over to his freaking house because he was worried. He was so concerned of who he was dating, which is so sick and freaking absurd and crazy in the freaking head. Unalived him. He was trying to get to transgender, but he was like, "You getting out my house?" He shot him. The transgender still survived. She's gonna tell the story, and the thing is that is really absolutely sad. That because of your Christian values, that you would actually kill someone just because of who they're with. Make it make sense to me. It's crazy work. It's crazy work, and the ancestors didn't come in and try to get rid of him too. I don't understand. And this man is Native American, and the Native American ancestors ain't gonna get his ass. I can't wait until I really want to see that. I do. Not only that, there was a woman lawyer and her husband that also got shot down in Texas. I forgot her name. I'm going to actually post. I'm actually going to actually write that and write it down there when on my next video. From some crazy ass freaking crazy mega supporters ever since Trump was in office. No, I'm not even done. The one that was from Texas, the father unalived his own daughter, all because what if Trump did something to me and all of that? What do you? And you're still gonna vote for this man? He brought her downstairs and shot her. Come on now, y'all did the damage. Y'all did the damage right there. The damage has been done. The damage has been done. The fear base has been done. You might as well stay Republican. Stay Republican. Don't even come on the Don't even come on the Democratic side. I don't even know why I love it. I don't even know why all these Republicans are trying to go to you. Don't. Why would you? You just expose all of the Democrats. Meanwhile, we know of you too, because you have done a lot of scandals too. Noam Bondi or whatever her name is, or Christy Noam. No, it's Christy Noam. Her husband is a cross-dresser, even though she's Republican, and they have Christian values and family values. That family values don't freaking matter. How many times does it keep telling you? Because your husband, you don't know who you're sleeping with, will come out as cross-dressing, trans, or gay, or bisexual. Stop with the delusion. I'm done. Now I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.